What's up? My name is Devin, and if you came here looking for fast leads, more referrals, and easy follow-up, then you came to the right place. I got 10 slides and under 500 seconds to share what I have with you, and hopefully we will have accomplished that mission. So let's not waste any time, dive right in. Here is what we're going to cover. First, we're going to start with addressing the problem, make sure that we're all on the same page with what precisely that is, and then we're going to focus on the short-term, medium-term, long-term wins, and then finally how you can get started and implement these tools and systems into your own business. So before we can agree on what the solution is, we got to know what the problem is. To start with, you're missing out on opportunities. Leads are falling through the cracks, especially from open houses or old contacts that haven't been nurtured properly. The reason you're missing out on these opportunities is because you have little to no follow-up. That means you're struggling to keep up with consistent follow-ups, marketing efforts, and staying top of mind with your clients. And the reason that is happening is because you don't have time for anything. Managing leads, follow-ups, and marketing takes too much time, leaving very little room for you to do the selling. And so that's why you keep prioritizing the selling over implementing the systems and processes into your business that are going to help you maintain a more stable flow of clients. Introducing DealFlow. It's going to help you win big from day one. And I want to start with this very important quote. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. I know that you all have big goals, big dreams, aspirations to achieve a high level of success. And that's why you're here. That's why you're doing this. But as we mentioned with all of the problems, the issue that you're having is that the systems that you have installed in your business right now aren't efficient and they're not helping you operate at your peak capacity. And so that's why you're not reaching those goals. If you want to reach those goals, you need to install a system that matches those aspirations. So what does DealFlow do? You can use DealFlow to automate repetitive tasks so that you can spend more time closing deals. Why that matters is because leads aren't just collected, they're engaged and nurtured over time. If you do that automatically, nobody is going to slip through the cracks. Here's the promise DealFlow makes. You're going to automate your business, get more leads, and close more deals. You're going to do that by reconnecting with all your old contacts so that you can get some quick wins. Next, you're going to capture and follow up on all your open house leads without missing a beat. And then you're going to use intuitive signals to automatically nurture those leads and build the rapport that's necessary for them to become a client. And additionally, you're going to easily incentivize engagement, referrals, and new business from your existing sphere of influence. So let's start with the short-term wins. These are the hidden leads that you're currently missing out on. To get access to them, first, we're going to collect all of your contacts from everywhere that you've ever stored a person's information, and then you're going to import that into DealFlow. DealFlow is then going to automatically re-engage those contacts with pre-written emails and text messages without you lifting a finger. And then you're going to remain top of mind with a 140 plus day text and email follow-up series so that you can get some quick deals and set yourself up for your long-term goals. Which brings us to what those medium-term wins are going to be. This is the open house gold mine that you can tap into. You'll be able to collect more leads. You'll do this by automating and incentivizing visitors to share their contact information with you, so you increase the chances the people that come through those open houses will engage with you. DealFlow will connect new leads to an automated outreach system so that you stay top of mind. And you remember earlier when we talked about leads aren't just collected, they are nurtured? Well, using DealFlow, you'll be able to nurture those opportunities to develop deeper relationships with the people that you encounter, increasing the likelihood that they're going to send business your way and do business with you themselves. And then finally, the long-term wins. With access to DealFlow, you get a complete marketing toolbox so that you can build your brand. DealFlow has templates, ads, video scripts, social media posts, and more already created for you, so you don't have to do any of the work. That means you're going to be able to generate more leads, run ad campaigns like a professional following our templates and guidelines so you can collect more leads without being a tech wizard. And because we've already automated all of the follow-up and nurturing of those leads, you'll be able to close more deals. And you can use DealFlow to track and optimize your campaigns, manage your reputation, and build your business. Now we're in the home stretch. I only have a few more slides to share with you. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're among the top 5% in your industry, and that means you're already miles ahead. But I want to ask you, what is holding you back? Somebody shared this quote with me a long time ago and has helped me make important decisions ever since, and I want to share it with you so that you're prepared to make a decision that's going to serve you. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time to plant that tree is now. So are you going to look back at today, a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, and wish you would have started something like this? Or are you someone who takes action now so that you can benefit from the fruits of that decision later? So I want to ask you, are you thinking that this is too much work? If you are, I want you to know that we take care of all the setup and importing and everything else so that you don't have to at no extra cost. Do you already have something in place that you're using right now? If you do, good. That means that you're someone who's proactive and you're probably here because you're curious about what our system does, if anything different from yours. So, does yours do what ours does? And if it doesn't, we can help you migrate everything over so that you don't have to do all of that hard work at no extra cost. Are you thinking that you don't have time to get started? I want to remind you that the whole purpose of this tool is to get your time back. So how long can you survive having no time? How long will you keep doing what you're doing and stay exactly where you are? And then finally, do you need to think about it? That's good. Most people want to think about things. If you are going to think about it, then I want to ask you two things. When are you going to set some time aside, pull out a pen and paper, and jot down a list of pros and cons? Do you see yourself doing that anytime in the future? If not, how much time needs to pass before you'll be able to make that decision? If it isn't the time that needs to pass to make that decision, it's the information. And if you need more information, then I want to help you. If after this presentation you have questions or you want to see a demo, use the QR code on the screen right now to get access to my calendar where we can book a demo call. I can show you how the whole thing works and we can get you set up. Alternatively, you can use any of the other methods on the screen to get in touch with me or take a look at some of the other stuff that we're up to. Thanks for sticking with me this far. I appreciate your time and I'm looking forward to speaking with you very soon.